spiky bits.
Welcome to Robbie B and Chill, the swiftiest hobby stream on Twitch. I'm Robbie B. I'll be your smooth hobby guide this evening, as hopefully we get to actually paint some miniatures. How's everybody doing out there? Got a bunch of folks in here already. What's going on, everybody? Checking out. Yeah, Drago, what's going on? Greggy was telling me in some whispers. Of course, Greggy won the Porphyrion. What, last night? I don't even know. It feels like so much time has passed. Greggy won the Porphyrion, and he's like, so already we're gonna have like a Titan party down at the store. Put it together. Hoofton, what's going on? Tim the Great, of course. Everybody's back. Fun times. I'm sure Kenny's gonna have some folks over here soon as well. Hoofton, just chilling. We're gonna work on a couple different things. Oh, Drago, the kitty drop pod was deployed finally. I made some suggestions for names. I don't know if it's gonna go over well or not. Echo, what's going on? Nagadron. All sorts of folks in here. So we did the big giveaway yesterday, the Porphyrion, the Night Porphyrion. So we're taking it easy tonight. I'm gonna run over here real quick. We're gonna set a timer because we're just gonna do a little raffle, just a little raffle action. See how it feels. Gonna leave it up for 30 minutes. Might work. And
PC load letter? What does that mean?
Warp Dog, thank you for the follow. Man Festival, the Spiky Bits TV stream.
Breaker 19.
Yes, this is the East Coast receiving the West Coast.
West Coast Commander calling East Coast Commander.
This is East Coast Commander. Go ahead.
Are you prepared to bump docks and receive my load?
Yes, in and around this hobby area right here.
Right around the hobby region.
Yep, the hobby region. You know, I heard some secrets about you today, Kenny.
You heard some secrets about me.
I heard some secrets you're doing to try to get your swole on for LVO.
Oh, you guys don't know about my new tech? I'll call it the luggage workout system. Basically, I invented it, even though it's basically just a luggage roller that you work out with. It's real. I'm going to patent it, even though it's literally just a luggage roller that has existed for 100 years.
Actually, what I heard was, and you may or may not know this, but you're going to get conscripted to help somebody move.
Oh, yeah. I'm literally being picked up tomorrow morning to help fucking somebody move and then have to go to LVO. I know. This is what happens. Basically, the only thing big biceps are good for in 2017 is like, hey, you want to help me move?
Oh yeah, no problem. Got you, dog.
That's it.
All right. Well, you should probably get some sleep because it's gonna, you got to get your swole on early.
Well, I'm gonna do my best. But if you guys don't know who you're listening to right now, that is my man Robbie B. He is the backdoor of this long war convoy. We're about to make this happen, guys. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We're going to bring the show over there, and I'm going to be staying in chat for just a few. Love you guys.
Word. All right, so I think we're about to get raided. We just went on, and we're about to get raided. How awesome is that? Pretty cool. So like I was saying, we're just kind of taking it easy tonight. It's been a crazy couple of days here. Hello, Fuse. Thanks for the host, bro. I hope you're in the stream. Maybe in the stream. Maybe not in the stream. Next Level Painting. Thank you for the host as well. What's going on, everybody? We are not going to paint Seeker's Listenash. Actually, today we're gonna work on this Sakaran battle tank a little bit more. It's gonna be pretty dope. Can't wait to jump in here and work on that. How's everybody doing? Everybody hype? Cash in all those yo dogs? Well, the good news is about catnaps is they don't expire. So any catnaps you get today from watching the stream or donating They will stick around until you use them all day, every day. And Rogue 428. Asphalt here too. Just too many of them. So this is the Long War Convoy. I am the back door. Kenny is putting his gentle back pressure on this stream. The not pink tank. That's correct. Drac is obviously referring to Karn the Betrayer, which we painted. Ooh, look at that. That was quick. Boom! That was like the fastest bits in the history of ever. Thanks, James Stealth. Booyah. All that free, Oh, who was that? Origin Z subscribed from the future. Clearly he has a flex capacitor. Thanks, Origin Z. Rogue 428's here too. That's what's up. Everybody, all Slow Fuse Gaming is in here, is in the house too.
PC load letter? What does that mean?
Thanks to Bumba Gumbo. One of the best names ever. Gosh, so many folks in here. Thank you all. Yo, so let's not waste any time because we're only gonna go for about an hour and a half tonight. We're already we're burning daylight, so to speak. So real quick, we are gonna set up a 30-minute long raffle for our very first raffle item, which I actually already forgot what it's gonna be. What is it? What is it? What is it? Let's see. It will be Mark III Marines. Pretty cool. So a squad of these guys out of Prospero box. 1 catnap to enter. And it's going to stay up for 30 minutes. So if you got to leave, I will just message you and get your address and stuff. You don't even have to be here to win it. Because Robbie B and Chill Night, we're just taking it easy. We're going to do some painting. Very low maintenance evening here.
PC load letter? What does that mean?
Devil Dog, thank you for the follow. You just earned yourself a catnap as well. Iron Armor Marines. Thanks to Bumbo Gumbo. Thanks for the follow as well. You should have collected a free catnap. You can always hit exclamation point catnaps to find out how many you have. And I think info to find out more about how to spend them. Okay, so we're gonna put this to, oh no, I can't set it. Ooh, I have to actually hit this thing 30 times to set it to 30 minutes. Actually, let's do it 23 minutes because I want it to sync up good. So start to 23. All right, so there it is. Let me show you real quick. Go over to the raffle layer here. Okay, so this is set up. You can enter it whenever you want. For the next 30 minutes, this will be up and run. Well, roughly.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
Steve Many Cats. I like that username. Welcome to the stream. And Von Badgeworth.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
So we have a very important question here. JP Gray's wife Liz wants to know if one of my cats did my hair today. I actually don't even remember what my hair looks like. I think it looks fine. Obviously, there's some cat licks going on here, I feel like. Alright, so you can enter. You don't have to be here to win. Whoever wins, I'll whisper you if you do not respond. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze. So we'll have that going for about the next 21 minutes or so, and it should pop up and say 0 when it happens. Also, the top donator giveaway tonight is a Sylvaneth Tree Lord. Come on down to the War Realms and meet some friends of mine. We're giving away Age of Sigmar. James Stay Stell, thank you for the cheer. You sort of missed.
PC load letter? What does that mean?
Citizen Davion, thank you for the follow as well. Alright. Oh, look. There's a little raffle timer. It's almost... It is not close. Hold on one second. I need to adjust. Let me sync up the raffle timer real quick. 22. Oh, that's why, because... I want this to sync up right. There we go. Alright, yep, we're good. Okay, let's do some painting. Just got in, what's going on? Hey, Workoff, welcome to the stream. Hoodsgate. Do I have a timer for the top donator? Good question. Do not. Do not. Let's rectify that. We do have a timer. Let me see. Let me go set one. It'll just be at 12:30 Eastern, but I can make one real quick. That was a slight oversight on my part. I think I have one. Pretty sure I have one. So that would be 23. No, that would be, oh, tomorrow's a new day, a new month, so that would be 01, 02, 0030. I feel like that's an 80s song. A terrible 80s song. Oh, maybe it's a new kid song. Alright, so start, let's see, 1 hour, 18 minutes. That's about right. Let's put that somewhere. We'll just have this hanging out right here for right now. There it is. We'll definitely be going by that one. Okay. Get back to the comments here. If I missed one of your comments, just pop it through again. JP Grace, JP, I'm just gonna say Liz for now on. You're burning moonlight, you East Coaster. Oh, tell me about it. Bloodbeard, what's going on, Chad? Welcome to the stream. Who else is in here? We've got Max, G Finnegan, Mystic Scorpion, what's up? Ty Winning. Nope, Twinner. That's Twinner. K9 Dude. Clarification. Did one of your cats do your hair? Oh, yeah. Covered that already. Obviously. Oh, Mystic Scorpion plays Sylvaneth. He's on that top donator. I see it. Get the Marines. Later, Twinner. Max tickets 1. You messed that one up. Yeah, we could throw more. Let me see. Can I fix that? Pause. I think if I reset it, it will give it back to everybody. Yeah, we'll just do the next one. We'll fix it on the next one. We'll do like max ticket 5 or something. It's just an easy one. Just wanted to get painting. Got in. I think that's everything. Oh, we got one more. Made 2 quick edits to the PETA post. Alright, word. I'll check them out in the morning. I love cat pictures, JP Gray. I get many, many cat pictures. Yeah, Maddie with the fatty, I just set it for 1 ticket. We'll just keep it like that for this one. We'll reset it in like 15 minutes for the next one. That's all good. And make sure you hit exclamation point tickets, ticket, singular, space, number of tickets, which will only be 1. You cannot do more than 1. Alright, so let's talk brass tacks now. Let's get into the paint station. Okay, so we painted this up.
You gotta give me a ride.
I'm way too big to drive to the devil's house.
Drive, Marky, drive!
D-Drag 1985, thank you. Thank you for the donation. I'm getting distracted. There's a lot of chat here. Wi-Fi, what's going on? Ruther, Drac79. Did I get a response back from what? Sorry, I'm not tracking. So here's the deal. I started this project. I was going to do some yellows, but I noticed that Slow Fuse was doing yellows on his tank. So didn't want to do the same thing. I figured we'd switch it up. So I want to make this kind of a relic type kind of thing, right? So that it's like provenance is unknown. It is a relic for 30K. So I felt like we're just gonna like really mess it up and make it all messy and rusty and just junky looking, but with all the different fades. We're gonna do some off-color fades up on the guns, 2 hatches, and then on the side, the gun armor plates will be a different color too. So it should spot highlight everything pretty well. I'm stoked for it. But here's where my plan went wrong. I primed it gray, and then I base coated it with this Mephiston. Well, I wanted to. I had air, but it turns out all of it was used up, so I'm sourcing another bottle. But for right now, we mixed up some Mephiston red regular, which gummed up the airbrush pretty bad, but that's okay. We got through it. I showed you some tips on that one too. So now this is where we're at. And to be honest, this is not the contrast I wanted. I wanted it to pop more, and I was like, Kenny, I know I've done this before. What did I do wrong? And he's like, yo, did you not watch Slow Fuse's stream the other night? And I was like, well, of course I did. I saw him working on the tanks. He's like, what did he say for when your tones, when your contrast doesn't pop? And I was like, oh, right. So now we've kind of reversed the script on this. Instead of having the pre-shades already showing through this thing, because I didn't prime it black, hit it with white and make that stark contrast right off the bat, and then hit it with the red. Now we're kind of like behind the 8 ball because of that. So what we do now is we just highlight up from red. We just pretend red was the base color, which is no big deal because we got some really great colors here. Some Evil Sun Scarlet and some Troll Slayer Orange, which we're going to use mixed together-ish to get some highlights on this tank and get it popping. But then we're going to do some cutbacks too with another go-to color, Vallejo Model Air Burnt Umber, which is great on red. Not so much over metals or darker colors, but really good over brighter colors. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. That's my vision after the first battle plan didn't work so well. That's kind of how that went. Now, I saw a lot of red in here. Let me jump back and check some of these. Oh, that's right. We got the gallery too. Make sure you hit exclamation point gallery. We'll take a look at that here shortly. Need more fur on this tank, obviously. Gosh, that whole PETA thing, what a crock. Obviously, Robbie B disclaimer right off the bat, animal lover. Have nothing but the utmost respect for animals and definitely disapprove of any abuse or exploitation of animals or humans for that matter. But there is no place in this hobby. This hobby is a safe place. It's our getaway. There's no place for that kind of rhetoric, and we got to take a hard stand, or else we get every other cause with some sort of thing to say coming in here and trying to invade our hobby. So since Kenny has an obesity cradle, is your desk the cat cradle? The cat's cradle. Oh, that's pretty funny. It could be. Firebrush, no, I did not pick up more red for my air because nobody around here sells it. I don't even know if I could drive to Raleigh to get any, but that's like an hour away, so definitely not worth the trip. Now, I did order some. It should be here later in the week. Should do a fur-themed week of streaming. Actually, casual chaotic couples have my fur molds, believe it or not, because he borrowed it to do some Age of Sigmar stuff. So I kind of wish I had gotten those back from him, or we would. Trust me, we definitely would. All right, if you are not typing in at SpikyBitsTV, you are effing up because I will not see your comments. I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't see it in this sea of black text. Not happening. All right, so we got about 10 minutes to the fix it. There we go. Alright, so let's get some highlights on. So real quick, I need some gloves, first of all. Everybody thinks I should get those black gloves that Kenny wears. I think they're pretty cool. Probably order some, find out his secrets. Secrets to the black Kenny gloves. So I haven't even done anything with my airbrush. So let's take a look at how to get your airbrush up and going. Start a new project. Ben, what's up? Nope, I don't think you missed anything, bud. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna grab my airbrush out of the corner. Of course, I spilled cleaner everywhere. Par for the course, I suppose. Grab that out. Take a look at it, make sure there's no foreign objects in there. Here, there's like some... How did I get paint up? Weird. Kind of look through, make sure everything's good. A little bit of red from yesterday, not a big deal. I think we're ready. Up to the hose and away we're about to go. Actually, I should probably turn the compressor on. Huh? Compressor here in a second. Okay. Grab this compressor. I'm using actually an oilless compressor or oil compressor. Pretty much quiet for the most part, except for when it does the fill. Pretty happy with that. Alright. Pressure. Deal? Not good. I got nothing. That's weird. I think airbrushes are supposed to, Yep. What's going on with the compressor? I feel like usually airbrushes are supposed to put out no, definitely got air. So, problem number 2 could be sort of obstruction. If that's the case, though. Sick. Got no air coming out of this thing. That's weird. Weird slash bad. It is a pistonless or oilless compressor from, I just did an Amazon search, found one that was like $100 on clearance. It's pretty good, but you gotta put the oil in it. It's really a pain in the butt to put the oil in it. I think they used to sell for like $500, but it was on special for $100. Not sure if you can still find it, but I think it was for doing nails. Pretty dope. Alright, let me... Oh, what's going on here? Okay, so it is blowing air. It's just not getting through. That's no good. Well, that's not quite what we want there. The second question is it pushing out the right PSI? So let's take a look at that. It's definitely at the right PSI. So the problem then might be the airbrush itself. Well, definitely is not blowing very fast. So my second question is, trying to troubleshoot this, sorry y'all. Doesn't seem like there's a plug. Is it plugged in? Did you try turning on and then off? Silent Pro? I think it was a Silent Pro, maybe. Real world troubleshooting, yeah. Well, you can see it's spraying, but it's not spraying. Not spraying anywhere near the output it should be. So I'm almost wondering if there's a problem down in here. So, because we're gonna take a look down in there. So let's see. Show you guys this. All right. Can't tell if that's plugged up in there. I am really good at turning the computer on and then really see down in there. So what I'm gonna do is, what I'm gonna do is grab some water here and down in this side here. Looks like it might be a little mucked up in there. That might be what's doing it. So what I'm gonna do first is take blast all in there. Getting all in that little crevice right there. All right, so now that that's all out of there, it looks like it's, I don't know if you guys can see that. You can almost see the brass fittings and stuff in there, but it looks like it's a lot clearer. So I think that might have been. I'm spilling water on myself. It's in my pants. My pants are wet. I got two kinds of wet in my pants. Alright, so I think we're on to something here. Blast that some more. Just to be sure. It definitely soaked overnight, but see, the thing is, it didn't soak up to here, right? So that's the problem. is you don't really want to probably soak your internal mechanisms anyways. All right. Ooh. Multi-level 10 right now. Okay. It's there's obviously I'm going to have a little hard time showing you guys everything I'm doing here, but basically I'm going to insert the nozzle button thingy. Alright. Now that's not seated right. I can already tell. There it is. Alright. Nope. So this needs to be... Thing is with this pin has to go all the way down. See, I don't know if you can see in there, but the pin is sticking forward, right? There we go. Now it's perfectly seated. Okay. How's that picture look? Is the picture okay for everybody? Is it too light or is it too dark? So Hoofton, I'm hearing a lot of rumors, a lot of crazy rumors, but it looks like everybody might be getting something soon for all their armies. A giant tree demon. True. Okay. We haven't done that raffle yet. We're good. Yeah, I'm on it, dog. Okay, so let's button this up. Get to the raffle here in a sec. Even blowing air. Interesting. Put the needle back in here. What's going on? That did not set right. Oh, it's still not in there. Gee. The worst. Alright. Sorry this is off camera, folks, but it's like trying to bump docks. Basically in the darkness with space shuttle. Pretty awesome. I think what happened was this thing actually popped out and I didn't realize it, and then I rethreaded the needle through it because this thing is just being a biatch. For biatch. Like, I will not go quietly into the night. I will be strong. Tired of the hobby painting oppression. Ooh, what if PETA got to my airbrush? And alright. Literally soak the entire airbrush now. Why? It's like it literally just threw. Huh. I don't know what's going on right now. It just shot out. That's never a good thing. Random. Try to put the fill in. I don't know why it would shoot out the. Well, okay, so now it's assembled. Got no air. Got nowhere. Got plenty of air right there. Air is getting to it somehow. So let's try tactic number 2. We're gonna unscrew this. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna pretty sure there's air going to it now. For surezies. And we've got nothing. Definitely the airbrush, something happened. Internal mechanisms and such. Alright, we're gonna come back to that. That's gonna be a whole thing. Might turn into what's wrong with my airbrush episode. Never seen anything like this before. Alright, let's go over the raffle. Raffle. What we got? I mean, it's literally putting air. We got air going to this point. So we're losing air between here and here. And something's wrong with this thing. It did spring out, so the line's fine. It's just up to here. Something in this area is bad. So we'll figure it out here in a second. We'll go down the flow chart. That's the what is that? That's the Eclipse HPCS. Alright, let's draw a winner on this one. Draw a winner. Close. There we go. Ticket raffle close. 47 with 47 tickets in. Hey, how about that? It's almost like it was 1 per. Alright, let's draw a winner. G. Finnegan!
Letter. What does that mean?
Super Jedi, dude. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. G. Finnegan. What did you win? What was it? These guys. Iron armor. Congratulations! Show that man some love. Alright, so we've got... Oh, we're a little bit over. Alright. Finnegan's here. Alright, yeah, some of you, you know the drill. Real people name, real people address, real people email address. Whisper it to me real quick. Alright. Raffle round 2. Corn. LeBound Blood Reavers. They're super angry. Look at him, so angry. So angry. We'll run this one for 22 minutes, yes, something like that. Blood bound. Blood. Big cost 1. We'll do a max of 5. Oops. Cancel. Cancel. So let's see, that's 21. There we go. It's open now. 21 minutes. Let me set this clock here. Boom. Alright. I think we got it. You can enter that one at your leisure. We'll draw that around midnight. Okay. Let's go back to difficulty. Difficult. Alright. Try to figure out what's going on with this brush. Pull it out. Seems like it's got a little divot right there where the. So it's pushing this thing out. There's some sort of pressure issue. We might have blown like an O-ring inside it or something. That should not be happening. There's too much air coming through. Could be a. It's very wet too. See that right there? Could be a moisture trap issue. Let's take a look at something down here. I'm gonna need my cell phone. I don't think I have a flashlight here. So I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna look at the moisture trap on the compressor itself. What's happening? See what the haps is. Alright, so this thing's looking kinda like there should be an alien facehugger in here. That may need to get cleared out. That may be an issue why we're getting some moisture through and it's being obnoxious. Let's see. Okay. So that's sounding right. I think I have one of those little mini moisture traps. I can try to bleed it out. Let's see. Yeah, I do. Alright, let's try that. So I got this little mini moisture trap. I think it comes with some of the bundles from that you can get at like Hobby Lobby and what have you. All I'm doing right now, I'm just kind of going down a flow chart. Like, all right, what works? Does the computer turn on? Yes. All right. So we have air up to this point, and at some point, the air doesn't make it through here, which we already saw. It's shooting this out. So I feel like we have some sort of PC load letter. Are the Mechanicum getting more things? Supposedly everybody's getting more things. Suppose it. That's the word on this. No, let me back that. Not loud for you guys. Me, I don't care. I got earmuffs on. You can say anything. You can say F this, you can say see that. Got earmuffs. Don't hear it. There we go. Take a look. There's our spring. Now we can see down in there at the gunk. There's the gunk. Where all the small parts been. Just okay. There's the gunk. Definitely a little gunky, but I feel like it's an air pressure issue. It's forcing that piece up through it. I feel like we have some sort of failure down in there. So, real quick, that's all cleaner it looks like. Keep this little wooden dowel around right here. Try to see what we have trapped down in there. That is just, there is a, is that a blockage? I can't tell. It is some sort of gunk. I don't know what this gunk is, but I don't like it. It's all built up into there too. I think there was something in the I think there was something in that cup, perhaps. I can see light through it, so it's clear. Definitely clear. So it's not that. What's up, Genuine Vision? I am Nurgle. I'm Mortarion. Just the only stuff I've heard is what we posted up there. All right, here we go. No, the air's not making it through. Huff. Here's this gunk. What is this gunk? Some sort of gunk in here. I don't know what this is or where it came from. It's like a gray. We need to give this thing a deep soak. But for now, it's clear all the way through, so I don't think it's the nozzle. This is pretty clear. Got that gunk all over it. It just might be there was just too much of that gunk down in there or something. Sometimes if you get some gunk in there, it really gums things up. I'll hose that out some more. Looks clear. There's some of that white gunk in there too. Not liking that. At least 10, I think. Somebody give me a gunk counter. My key. Grabbing uh-oh, where'd he go? I might be cleanerless. Oh no, there it is. Is that it? That might work. Might have misplaced the integral part of the. Oh, that's. So, while I'm looking for that. Oh, there it is. Good thing it fell on the floor. Otherwise, I would have never seen it and not gotten any cat hair on it. None whatsoever.
You gotta give me a ride.
I'm way too big to drive to the devil's house.
Drive, Marky, drive!
Snoochie Boochies. Did you just say Snoochie Boochies? Love it. Thanks, BF Giant. Welcome to the show. Oh wait, you were here before. Thought you're ninjing in. Okay. So Kenny likes to say gunk, so we're gonna get in here and try to get the gunk out very carefully so we're not poking that metal everywhere. I think we're good. Okay, let's reassemble this bad boy. So first off, this back in here. Like a tab. Get out of this. Yep. There. Like a specific. Straighten that up. Maximum tension. Grab this. Alright. Next step. Try to put this back in there. like a game of operation. Don't touch the sides.
PC load letter? What does that mean?
Alright. Mithrid, the SB. Thank you for the follow. Sorry if I butchered your name there. A little preoccupied. Now, it's not shooting out right now, but I don't have any air hooked up to it either, so there is that. Now, we do have a secondary hypothesis, of course, that there's water getting up in there and just making a whole mess of things. So, we are going to put this on there and attach the line. Maybe a little bit of leakage because I don't have this silicone taped. But I just want to try to bleed out any water that might be contributing to failure. I'm going to turn the pressure up all the way. There is some water in the line. You see it right there. It's catching it. So, realistically speaking, I probably should go in off stream, clean out my water trap. Like I caught it all. But we're still not getting anything out of this. Wow, that's not good. On a scale of 1 to bad, that's super bad. Well, let's try something else real quick.
On moviepoopshoot.com, did you say Jay and Silent Bob are, quote, fucking clown shoes? Yeah. Really?
Psychotic Jester, thank you for the donation. Today it went from Robbie B and Chill to Robbie B, OMG, WTF Airbrush. It's a catchy little tune. I'll teach you the lyrics. Okay, so we got backup Airbrush. Combo number 5 right here. It's in terrible condition. Never too drunk to drive to the devil's house. I don't even know what condition it's in. Highly skeptical of its operational. Huh? Maybe. Maybe. About to find out. Boys want to go to Mexico? You about to. Yeah, we have a critical failure on that airbrush. I cannot troubleshoot that anymore. So sometimes it's good to have a backup. I'm gonna put a little. No, it might have been my oil. You think it was my oil? I don't think oil goes bad, right? That's not a thing. I checked. Oil doesn't go bad. Okay. Dive tech support. Go. Good motion right there. I might even have to check the exploded view.
Did you say Jay and Silent Bob are fucking clown shoes? Yeah. Really?
Shot backlog. PC load letter. Oil doesn't go bad. Cars go bad. Everybody knows this. Science. Alright, let's switch this. Bringing the backup online, hopefully. Hey, we get signal. The most beautiful sound in the history of ever. Next giveaway, a slightly not working airbrush. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so the backup might actually work. Question mark? Blow some water through it. Let's get them gubbins going. What's going on, Eldari? Well, we were going to work on a tank, but then it slowly went into working on making an airbrush work. So this one, foobar for now. So we switched it up to backup airbrush of ye old era. That seems to be spitting some hot fire. So there it is. Yeah, pretty much airbrush maintenance. It went from Robbie B and chill to Robbie B WTF OMGs. WTF airbrush. Alright, let me get all my small parts real quick. Sure, no parts are left behind. Alright. Good to go. We'll research this one later. Okay, so like I was saying, we are, get out of here, glove. Dead to me. I have water all over everything. Alright, dry hand, paint, wet hand, water. Team effort. So hey, welcome to Robbie B and Chill. This is the hobby report. We're gonna do some painting now. Actually, looks like we're about to do another giveaway. Shots for the airbrush guy. I feel like I need a shot. I'm worth it. Let's do a shot. So close to bedtime too. Y'all trying to push on me. I got a very nice gift the other day. Some super sweet sipping Scottish juice. Not the traditional Scottish juice you would think. But it's some good stuff. Definitely for sipping. Definitely not for shotting. Way too classy for that. It's been an hour of airbrush repair. I don't know why I was so entertained. Are you not entertained? So good. Alright, cheers everybody. Let's do some... We'll do the giveaway and check out the gallery because I haven't even looked at that yet. Ooh, so good. Put it right next to my antibiotics. What are the precautions? Oh, just don't go in front of the sun. Oh, wait, you had to tell me that? Drink plenty of water. I feel like pirate juice counts as water, right? That was pirate juice. Yar. There you go. YouTube failure movies, yeah. Top 10 live stream failures. Ridiculous. Did the timer go off? I'm not even supposed to be in the screen. I'm not even supposed to be here today. Alright, 33 seconds. I feel like we can muddle through that. Let me go approve some pictures real quick. Ooh, there's some good stuff in here. Ah, I see some gatos. Gatos. Look, Kenny got to a lot of them. I don't know where to start. Where'd Kenny stop it in his stream? I need to buy a vowel. Yep, ticket raffles over. Alright. So let's go back over to there. Boom. And close. 21 viewers entered with a total of 25 tickets entered. Aw, no love for the Bloodbound. Tisk tisk. Stop that about mine. Okay, thanks, Hoodsgate. Yeah, or Pride. Don't get it twisted. That wasn't Hassel at Space Camp. That's what he used to do. If it's a liquid, it must be hydrating. Green Leaf Terrain Studio. How do you stay so fresh and so clean? I don't know, because I drink way too much booze. Way too much. Alright, let's do this. Draw winner. Mugen Shipai. Shipai? Shipai? I think it's Shipai. Congratulations! Hype it up. Alright, I'll write this down. Mugen Shipai. Delicious Age of Sigmar. B-bound. B-bounded down. At a zoanthrope. Roger that. Thank you, sir. Mugen, are you here? Mugen. Did I spell this right? I might have to message them. Mugen Shipai. No response from the crowd. Womp womp. Okay. Moving on. You're here and you can hear me. Oh, there they are. A new contestant has entered the arena. Alright, well, congratulations. You got that sweet, sweet Age of Sigmar, Cornate, loving. Send me a whisper with your real people name, real people address, and real people email address. We'll get those out sometime this week. Or, yeah. Congrats. Alright, so what do we got next? Monday. Start something. Table. Fast Raffle. Ooh, Harlequins. There we go. Grip of 6. Looks like 6 Harlequins. Might be pretty decent. These end times here. All right, let me set this up. Raffle. That will be Harley. One in 5. What are we looking at? Do we actually do time right? Almost. We're so close. Start timer. Oh, I can't start yet. So we'll start that one right now. Start timer. So you guys got about 27 minutes to enter that one. Give or take season. Alright. Not working. There we go. Alright. Oh, bunch of takers on the Harlequins. Cool. Okay, let's go take a look at the gallery. Boom. Alright, so we were at the, what was it? The squiggly pyramid spermy thingy. There it is. Okay, so Rambo Plasm 14. Yuma Melantai, it looks like. Digging those colors. Very interesting color choices. Bye, Liz. Thanks for watching. Don't let the puppy dogs keep you down. So, I like what you did here with it, but I'm just kind of wondering what's up with the arms. They seem, maybe it's the flash, but they seem redder than the rest of the purple skin there. Might want to tighten that up. That's really the only constructive thing I have to say there. It's probably just a flash, to be honest. But everything else looks great. Just got to finish up the base, right? Very solid effort. I love the new plastic kits. I wish I had a Tyranid army right now. Alright. Thunderfire conversion we got here. So this looks like it's the Hunter from, what is that? Not the Stalker, but the Hunter. The Hunter missile launcher on a Cadillac Destroyer body. That's pretty cool. I'm digging that, dude. All like super rusted up and stuff. Definitely works. I mean, who wants to pay prices for those? You know what I mean? Oh! Let me show you guys something real quick. So I got paint table go. Alright, so we'll probably do these as a giveaway later in not today, maybe like Friday or something. We're gonna change up a lot of things around here anyways. Cromlech sent us that new turret they did. It's like a sentry turret, and they sent one of each weapon. Normally it only comes with one set of weapons, but you can switch it out, and that's the same. The turret collar is the same as the thing, the space on the Rhino, which is really neat. So we'll do some giveaways and stuff on that one, but I wanted to show you. I was just thinking about it because this reminded me of that sentry turret kind of thing. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Good job, Evan. Throw a refresh on this. And one more, it looks like. Aww. Okay, well, I'm going to let you know right now ahead of time. That one on the right is already plotting against you. Still one more name. Like, clearly. You're in trouble. Aww. So cute. Short hair mafia will reign supreme. Gotta love cats. But hey, what do I know? This is an anti-PETA stream, right? Right? No. Awesome. Congrats on the new additions. Alright. That looks to be everything in the gallery. Alright, let's go do some painting. Back with Robbie V. I don't know what that was. That was all sorts of hiccups. There is a ghost in the machine. I'm being plotted against. So we're not gonna get a whole lot done on this thing today. So it looks like, oh, we have a super special Friday stream. I think we're going for like 5 hours or something. But we'll have plenty of time to get some stuff painted on Friday for sure. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, the Forge World Rapier is pretty good too. Yo, how many people think that Still One More Name should name his cats Jerry and Frecky? I mean, obviously after Lehman Russ's Wolfkin. Let's be honest. Let me get into the cat cradle here. Whew. I think you should. Drago Dragon. Has to happen. See that one? It's got people eyes. People eyes. Alright, we're gonna move on to Evil Sun Scarlet, and we're gonna see if we can detect a bit of contrast in it. If we can't get the contrast out of it, I'm probably gonna pop in a little Troll Slayer Orange into the pot here, just to yeah, Jerry and Frecky, exactly. Just to kind of bump it up a notch. Now, if it's good enough, Super Shot Friday. Oh Lord, I am on medicine, you guys. You trying to kill me? Are you secret agents of the? First of all, we gotta hand it off. Mad shout out to Evan Valdyke, who wrote a fantastic article about the whole PETA situation today, which will literally end up being the most popular article on Spiky Bits at some point in the near future. But for right now, it's not. But I already know how trends go on the site. It was spectacular. Like, we had the most users on our site today ever at one particular time. It was incredible. I I went to lunch. I had to take my car to get looked at because it got some leaking a little bit of oil. Just trying to figure that one out. And we came back after lunch, me and James, and I just left Google Analytics up, and I just like turned a corner and I saw the number and I was like, that's not right. And I went over and I hit refresh, and I was like, what just happened? Like, what's going on? And I look at the article and I'm like, oh, the PETA article. Nice. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. All right, so let's get in here. Let's experiment on the top. See if we can see that delineation. Ooh, look at. What's up, turret? Where you been? All right, so I'm happy with that level of contrast if it stays. If it's mostly it. How about now? Yeah, it's a short stream, Forge. We're probably gonna end it at about 12:30 ish. I just can't stay up that late, guys. I'm sorry. I literally am programmed to wake up at like 6:30 Eastern most of the time. JP Gray, do you know where to get Kabuki models in the US? If not, how long do they take? They actually take pretty quick to get to the States. They ship out of like Rome, of all places, like literally Rome. And it comes in pretty quick, surprisingly quick. You should try it. All right, so I'm pretty happy with this delineation. So we're just gonna go for it. That was a little hot. Too hot, too hot. Just gonna air it down real quick. It's a nice, easy fade, and I'm okay with that. Because I'm not gonna do any cutbacks till I get that Mephiston. Now I'm just gonna go from the top right here, cutting in. Very easy stuff. And back over top on those lips right there. A better angle. Because I suspect all of this right here, I'm going to paint metals. Yo, my car is angry at me, straight up. So I've got I got a crankshaft. The freaking gasket at the bottom of the crankshaft has gone bad. It happens. It's like a thing. It can happen. Fine. The $18 part, but it's like $1,000 to fix a stupid car because, of course, they have to take the timing belt off, the timing belt frame, or the timing belt cover, all the stuff to get down in there. You know, put in the new oil, etc., etc. It's like 4 hours of labor. Blah 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 blah. But I did some research and I found some oil sealer that like reconditions gaskets sometimes. I used something like that when I was in high school. I used to drive around a minivan. The 1994 Grand Caravan SE was like the shiz back in the day. Let me tell you, when I rolled up on the school in that thing, I mostly got made fun of. But that's all we had. So I pimped the crap out of it. Anyways, so been researching a couple of products. I'm gonna try them tomorrow, but you have to like pour it in, and it has to like run for 2 hours drive time, which I actually have a meeting out of town that I'm gonna go to. So I'm just gonna pour it in just before that, and hopefully it gets its 2 hours worth of circulation time, recondition basket, and everything's good. That's a best case scenario. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to spend $1,000 on my. It is what it is. Oh, Mystic Scorpion. I definitely would appreciate that. Yeah, you know, labor's a thing. I don't wanna cheapen it because labor is an art. I feel like I do a little bit of labor myself. So All right, so now we're gonna go in here. We're gonna do the same thing we just did. Hit all these angles, right? Now it's starting to fade, but it's just good enough you can see it, right? So this is a really, I'm really excited about this airbrush fade. And I'm quiet, so I'm like pondering it, obviously. Oh, Mystic, don't tempt me. I go to Austin a lot, actually. Well, I used to. I used to be there every year, at least twice, sometimes twice, once. Pretty happy with this. I almost feel like it's not about the fades on this one, it's going to be about the weathering. So as long as we get in the ballpark, it's good to go. I think I would probably go back and add a little bit of orange to this, that Fire Bright, just to get a little bit more pop out of it if I was going to concentrate on the fades, but I'm not. I'm going to concentrate on weathering to really make this thing look grody almost. Like, hey, we got this tank, we don't know where it came from, but we're not going to change anything because it'll piss off the machine spirit. So, okay, good game. I think that's kind of where I'm just going to leave it. Like, we're going to kind of go with that. I did a review on the Emperor, JP Gray. It was pretty good. Okay, now we're just gonna hit a lot of the tops and things that we would naturally hit on this. So all of the raised edges, of course, stuff like that. Sometimes this thing just gets away from me. Good news is it's super transparent, so if you make a mistake like that, it probably will correct itself at some point. Out a little bit for you. Just getting pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Tried? Go balls out and get a Tesla. I wish I was that baller. Things are expensive. Gonna go up and around. Trying to show you as best I can, but I know this probably is a little too close. Danger close on the camera. Making it work. Kind of see the fades there, right? Down into here. Right there. Around that one. Like I said, it's not going to be about the fades. It's going to be about the rough. I'm going to get a little wide on this because I suspect I'm going to get in there with burnt umber and cut it back. Alright. Go across here. Down here. Across. I kind of look at it right there. See what we're working with. Get up here at the tops. Cross, down. Right? Ooh. Look at that angle. Like we can see. Alright. Now up here in the front, back. We will make this pop, don't you worry. Right now it might just look like a bunch of random. We don't even have to do much around here because the browns are really going to take over this whole area. But if we can get away with dots, that would be great. But I suspect They are going to take over it. By browns, I mean the tread. I don't know how that looks to y'all, but that is way exaggerated on my screen. Oh wait, I guess I do, because I can see it on the... Alright. I want to grab where I don't have to worry about... Okay, there we go. Like, that looks that way because it's pretty much wet. It's not actually drying that way right now. Really interesting visual there. But you get the idea of at least where the application of the paint is going, right? Something like that. But it's not drying like that, so don't even sweat it. We're out of paint. Alright, let's get some more. Evil Sun Scarlet Air. Only got about 10 minutes, so we're gonna finish this color up and talk this stream up to a little tech support, a little turning your computer on and then off, and then the any key, and boom. It's kind of what happens sometimes, you know. So the top donator got 7 minutes 33 seconds, give or take. That is for that tree lord. Goes for like amount $60-$70 retail. Okay. There's the sides. Get these gaskets back here. I'm trying to grab at spots that it's not going to matter. Bad angles. Next time I'll have to remember to pull the camera stand up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna get in here, and I know that I'm gonna sponge on. This is gonna be metal and all this stuff. So I feel like if I put highlights down here, it'll look better. It's probably not realistic.
What the f is the internet?
Indeed.
The internet is a communications tool used the world over where people can come together to bitch about movies and share pornography with one another.
So true. Mighty Cthulhu. One of our favorite Canadian people, I think. What's going on, man? Thank you for the donation. I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but obviously welcome if you haven't. I saw Player J was in there earlier. Another one of our favorite Canadians. Such nice people you are. Oh, I know why you did that, because you play tree people. You sneaky git. Alright, so now we're just going across here, just hitting up the raised areas. Nothing crazy. Nice and subtle. And I'm putting the highlights up here because I know back here we're gonna have a lot of issues with the browns and the muds and things. So I just don't want it to overshadow the whole project. I want to make sure I get some good contrast there. Play. Oh. Duh. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm still learning everybody's Twitch names. It's crazy. So much to keep track of. Y'all are crazy with your real names and your email addresses and your not real names. Very hard to keep track of. But I'll get it. We'll get there. And hey, guess what? I'm not going to do the bottom because that's just silly. Who would do that? Alright. So there is our first run. How's that look in the camera? Or on the iPad? Our first run of fades. We're going to add a little bit of Fireblight this next time, probably on Friday, as we start to work it up. Now I know you're thinking, wow, that's pretty super crazy contrast, right?
Is the internet?
The internet is a communications tool used the world over where people can come together to bitch about movies and share pornography with one another.
D-Dag, thank you for the donation as well. See what you guys are doing. You're fighting. I do have a vent hood. I should have it turned on, but I'm kind of spraying right into it, so poop happens when you party naked. Alright, so I'm just kind of hitting all the rest of the angles here, double checking things, stuffs. It's all about that base coat. That base coat. Something like that. So the moral of today's story, boys and girls, is something very bad happened to my other airbrush. Not exactly sure yet. We're gonna have to spend some time on it. Might not be worth it in the long run for me. Might just have to plug fizzle out this one for the time being. The misfit airbrush. Alright, so there it is. It's done.
I'm way too big to drive to the devil's house.
I don't know. Somebody's definitely sniping it. It is counting down. It's like a different counter too, because I set it specifically for 12:30, I think. It does seem that way. It seems like the raffle timer is actually off, but that's a little bit different because we pull that one. Alright, let's clean this out real quick. Jump over to some raffles. Raffle. Alright, so just blasting it with our gooseneck. Then we grab our squeezy foam. Way down in there. Hey girl. Alright, let's add. That's why we look. Now we're gonna grab our plastic bristle. Bristle. In there, good. Oh, it's sticking to the, see where the non-stick, or where the coating came off? That's what it's sticking to. Ah, you sneaky gits. Oh.
In 3, 2, 1.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
I feel like Mighty Cthulhu really wants that tree person. Which is fine by me, because Canadian shipping is a little bit expensive. Alright, so that's kind of weird. Now you see empirical evidence. Paint just likes to catch where the coating isn't, which definitely makes sense, right?
You gotta give me a ride.
I'm way too big to drive to the devil's house.
Got any of those faction-based triumvirates? Oh, you guys saw that post today, that White Dwarf picture we had.
I'm way too big to drive to the devil's house.
Drive, monkey, drive!
All right, it's counting down. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty. D-Dag, thank you. Wyatt Turk, thank you for the follow.
What does that mean?
I feel like you've been here the whole time, but thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your cat nap. We'll do the raffle here in a second. All right, 23 seconds. So we're getting down to that 15-second.
In 3, 2, 1.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
Stopwatch. Because it seems like it's going to be a thing. Here we go. Oh, wait. No, stop. That. Alright, so now 15 seconds for crazy latency issues.
In 3, 2.
Ah, you
1.
sniped it.
Is this a 5
Look at
o'clock
that.
free crack giveaway?
Yep, you got it. Alright, that's it. It's over. D-Dag, you got sniped. Sorry. I think. I'll update in a minute. That's it. No more top donators. Stop it. It's supposed to be Robbie B and chill. Not Robbie B break his airbrush and Did it update? No? Wait, that's not even... Is that right? What's going on? I think he sniped it. It hasn't... There it is. There's the update. Boom. D-Dag, send me your... We'll send you a fabulous secondary prize pack. Ain't nothing wrong with second. Ain't nothing wrong with silver. We'll get you something, man. Some of your real people... I think I've shipped to you before, but some of your real people name, email address, and shipping address. And Mighty Cthulhu. Oh, I know your stuff. Crazy maniac. Alright, so here we go. We're about done with this cleaning. We'll get to our raffle here in a second. Alright, let's check the insides. Thank you everybody that donated tonight, by the way. It was really cool. I just, you know, Robbie being chill Tuesday nights is just going to kind of be a chillaxed atmosphere. We'll just have a raffle up. If you want to enter, enter. If not, that's cool too. If you want to leave, I'll just message you. No big deal, but that's only for the Tuesday nights. I feel like Friday should be like, we should name it 5-Shot Friday or something. No, we shouldn't. That's a bad idea. Bad idea. Thank you everybody for hanging out late. I know some of you it's late. I know some of you it's early. Whether you're a time traveler in the future or in the past. Kirby, it's your fault. You broke my airbrush. Crazy person. Yo, my airbrush is straight broke. I don't think there's any fixing it. 5-Shot Friday. Oh no, I can't do that yet. Remember, medicine. No, airbrushes generally are pretty good. This is the first like big, terrible. We won't call it terrible. We'll call it an incident. This is probably the first incident I've had in many years, honestly. I need to get the exploded diagram and see what's going on. The problem is in here. I'm no airbrush scientist, but I can tell you right now, everything up here looks fine. This looks to be the problem. So, unfortunately, this isn't really serviceable. It's kind of like a disposable area. Besides like an O-ring in here, I don't think there's much I can do. So, it is what it is. Alright, so there we go. Let's move on to some fun stuff and go raid somebody. Alright. So, after the stream, I'm going to grab some... Probably not semi-gloss. Oh, it's alright on a table. But I'm going to grab some lusterless and just hit it real quick just to preserve that airbrushing I did. This is semi-gloss, so you don't want that because we're not going to wash it. But that way I don't chip off all those ill fades. Normally I would probably sit here and paint more, but that's not really a thing right now. Alright, let's check out the raffle. What do we got in here? 20 entries. Oh, it already closed. Okay. Okay, well, I can't see the stats on it, but it looks like 20 entries. And let's draw a winner. The Yelta. Congratulations, you have just won yourself some Harley Quinn. Harley. Mad love. BF Giant, I will seal it as I go because I'm not going to paint this again until Friday. So I just want it protected because shit gets crazy around here sometimes, you just never know. But normally I would just sit here and finish painting it and then I would seal it. But I'm just trying to protect my work. from there. Are you here, Yelta? The Yelta? The Yelta. Bum, bum, bum. Everybody hype up all the winners tonight. Ain't nothing wrong with silver. Ain't nothing wrong with silver. And a special shout out to Tim the Great. He won the Karn, the Betrayer, Mr. the Betrayer. There he is. He or she. He won the Karn the Betrayer, but he very kindly said I could keep it. I sent him a picture of Mr. Betrayer at home in his case with all his berserker friends. And I offered to send him some dirty ultramarine things and a replacement for him, so we'll get that out to him shortly. Well, maybe just generic Space Marine. Yes, you Tim the Great. It's just Yelta. Some other flog took my name. All right, that's fair. Fair enough. Well, congratulations, Yelta. Send me your real people email address, real people shipping address, and real people name, and we'll get your Harley Quinns out to you here shortly. Thanks everybody that watched. It was a blast. We laughed, we cried, we mostly failed, but hey, that's what happens sometimes. It's a hobby. We learn from our mistakes. All right, let's go raid somebody.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos,